Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Raphael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to New Tip Daily. Today's episode number 24. Thanks for joining me today. I really enjoy Recap Thursdays as it allows us to reflect on what has occurred this week. Week is not over, but we can take a look back, right? During the week, what have we done? How have we affected our own lives and the lives of those people around us? Last night, I had a chance to go visit a student who became a friend, and it was an interesting night. I got to meet a lot of his other friends. Great gentleman. He's going through some hard times, and we were there to try to help him, figure out what it is that he really wants, and he knows what he wants. But he wanted people close enough to him to be there for him, and so he can share stories and reminisce and all these great things. So we have to reflect on our lives sometimes, right? So how have the tips of this week served you, and what can you do to improve upon them? We covered scams, modeling, and 4 different box gyms that I went to and I tried out. It's truly incredible how I'm still getting tons of texts, calls, and emails from so many scammers. Really, it's incredible. It truly is a consumer beware. The minute one scammer gets your contact information, it just seems like they share it with every possible scammer out there. Have you ever gotten a phone call and you answer the call and there's nobody there, not even heavy breathing, you know? But once you answer that one call, then you're going to get a ton of calls afterwards. Sometimes be careful when the phone number that you're getting coming in is almost identical to yours. You know that right away that's a scammer, right? So when you put your information out there, just be careful, right? This is why it's important to do your best not to give out any social security numbers, your bank account, anything like that, especially over the phone, especially people you don't really know. It's a 50 billion, yes, $50 billion industry that the scammers are doing. That's how much money they're stealing, and that's how much consumers are losing yearly. 50 billion. My gosh, that's crazy. And it's innocent consumers, innocent individuals who fall prey daily to these criminals. Here's the top 8 scams that are going on right now. Google Voice scam, rental assistance cons, fake job, frauds, fake Amazon employees, cryptocurrency ATM payments, local tax imposters, favor for a friend gift, cards, gift cards, P2P payment request. Also, here's some age-based based scams. Here's what happens, the scams that are mostly happening for young people, 18 to 24, fake checks. Get fake checks in the mail. You go and you put it into your account because it looks like a real check. Maybe they send you $3,000, $5,000, $500. And you go, oh, wow, I got a check. And it may look like a reputable company. You deposit it. Once you deposit it, for some reason, they now have your banking information. So got to be careful with that. Employment scams, right? Ages between 25 and 34. People who are really out there looking for jobs. So there's employment scams. If somebody asks you to pay to become their employee, no, that's a scam. So online scams are really high for 35 to 44-year-olds. Online scam for purchase orders and all these different things. 45 to 54-year-olds are getting a lot of investment scams. 55 to 64, romance scams. Wow. Nothing is sacred. Love and romance is not sacred. Be careful. There are people out there, right? And 65 and over, a lot of it is tech support scams. Oh my gosh. Look at all what's going on. I have a nurse that's a client of mine. She was telling me that the hospital she works for are in kind of a lockdown, and you see it on TV shows and all these different things. They had to go back to paper because their computers are compromised. They can't use their computers because they don't have enough money to pay the ransom note in order to release their computers. And a lot of negotiators and so forth, especially FBI and all this, they usually don't. Let me put it this way. They don't pay to scammers because they figure if you pay once, they're going to come back. They want to be your repeat client, right? And then now let's go into that's all about scams, and just do yourself a favor. Just be proactive with your bank accounts. Always check your accounts. Make sure if there's something at your credit cards, if there's something that looks fishy, it probably is. Now we went into role models, right? Modeling or role models, right? What's a good role model? So I looked this up just to see what Google had, right? A good role model is someone who is always positive, calm, confident in themselves. You don't want someone who is down or tries to bring you down. Everyone likes a person who is happy with how far they have gone, but continues to strive for bigger and better. If someone tells you, oh, yeah, I know everything, be careful, right? What kind of a role model doesn't continually improve themselves? We grow daily. You can grow daily. Don't let people tell you that this is everything. I'm the last source. No, there's tons of information out there. So we should continue to grow daily. I also found this online 7 qualities of a role model. 1, demonstrate confidence and leadership. Oh, yeah. Who's a role model who's not sure of themselves? Not a role model, right? 2, don't be afraid to be unique. Every actor has to take on a different persona when they are playing a role. They become unique to that role. Sometimes they get classified as only playing that type of role, but every single one of us is unique. You need to find a role model who is unique, right? And then 3, they can communicate and interact with everyone. And remember, communication is a big deal. It goes both ways, showing empathy, understanding. These are things that a good role model can do. They show respect and concern for others. Absolutely. And then they are knowledgeable and well-rounded. That means that they're not a one-trick pony, right? They they also have number 7, excuse me, they have humility and a willingness to admit their mistakes. They do good things outside of their normal things. They help out, they do charity work, they do all these different things. It's not just about them. For me, a good role model should be a person who leads with their heart and have an overall good sense to help others. A giver, not a taker. Let's not confuse a taker with a receiver. That's a tip for another day. Finally, we went into finding a gym membership that resonates with you. Maybe joining a gym is not what you need to do right now. Maybe just moving is what is truly needed here. If that's the case for you, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Get started today. Take a walk. Scratch that. Take a brisk walk. Move your arms up and down above your heart so that you're getting the blood pumping, right? A brisk walk is going to really start doing things for you. If you just take a regular casual walk, it's not going to do the same as a brisk walk. A brisk walk will get you really moving. You want to do a brisk walk. Some people also join a gym or exercise class because their friend is doing it, or they join with a friend and only plan on going when their friend goes, or, oh, when are you going? When are you going? When are you going? Gets into that whole thing. Think about if your friend does not go and you were planning on going with your friend, do you still go or you don't go? That's what happens to a lot of people. They don't go. For the most part, being fit is a personal challenge we need to do for ourselves, for us. Yes, you should ask for help, and you can ask for help, but it's still your journey. Every one of my clients that I help with fitness, it's their journey. I am, let me put it this way, I am their guide, helping them, taking them on a tour of what the possibilities can be. What are your possibilities? Do you have someone in your life that can help you? If not, hire a coach, hire someone. I have people that hire me constantly for different things. I do fitness, I do boxing, I do kickboxing, I do martial arts. Find someone that you resonate with. If you're interested in my programs, reach out. If you're not, that's cool. Find someone that you resonate with. If you decide to join a gym, make sure you don't do it just because you feel obligated. Do it because you find joy in going. Make it a routine and be better than you were before. What I mean by that is stick with it. A lot of people make New Year's resolutions. You know how long they last? A month, 2 months, and then done. Make it a habit. Put your clothes out, put your sneakers, set a time and say, at this time, I'm going to go to the gym or I'm going to do this workout. Even if you do it at home, set a time, put an alarm. Listen, I use a lot of alarms on my phone in order, look, I even have an alarm to be here with you guys today, in order to stick to something. You need that little nudge. No matter where you go, whether it's a gym, you go to your other room, you do it in your living room, you do it in your basement, you do it in your yard, does not matter. What matters is that you do something for you. Stick with it. You'll love the results in the long run. It should be a lifestyle. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Each tip is designed to help you make changes that can help you live a great life. Please like, subscribe, and share these tips with your colleagues, family, friends. I really appreciate you doing that. The more people that tune in, the more people that get tips. Also, I'm going to ask you a huge favor. Share some tips with me. I may have heard them, but listen to this. When you hear it more than once, it starts to resonate. It starts to click for you. These tips can help you, can make a difference in your life. Join me tomorrow. I have Gino who's going to share a great tip with us. If you hear any tip, send it my way. Let me share it with some people. And if your tip is that amazing, I may ask you to be live with me on my show as my guest. I'd love to have you as a guest. You may have an amazing tip that a simple tip could be a great tip. Everybody says, well, did you tip your waiters and your waitresses? And that's a financial tip. But I'm talking about a tip that can change the way we think and do. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day.